Okay, welcome to another episode of the Berserker Pornworks Berserker Naked Podcast. I am your host, Jaximus Claus, or Jaximus the Berserker, and I am just trying to figure out here what is going on with a lot of these sites being closed down. Um, so, one of the things I've noticed about um, one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of sites have been closing down. Um, and it's really weird because, like, I had an OnlyFans account, and they said that my content was a little bit too much for them because mine was AI generated stuff. I did adult graphic novels and books, and I tried to do some AI, or I tried to do some adult stuff myself. Um, let's see who's bugging me on Twitter now that I'm going live. Wow, people following me back. A lady from West Virginia is following me back. She messaged me. She's probably trying to tell me what's going on. Um, her name is Kandak, and she followed me and she asked me how I'm doing. And I basically told her I'm doing just fine. She's from West Virginia. She's a girl. She's from West Virginia. She's pretty cool. And she's asking me how I'm doing. And I'm going to tell her that I'm going live right now. Hey, I'm doing great. I'm actually live in a YouTube channel right now talking about stuff. It's called the um, Berserker Pornworks Berserker Naked Podcast. so, um, so basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm doing is I'm just making AI generated porn using GROK using Gronk like everybody else does. Mostly everybody else does it. Then they use like DeviantArt. They use all that kind of, they use that kind of fun stuff to just to basically just make they make their porn. And now Gronk has got rid of the spicy mode, so they don't have the spicy mode anymore. But sometimes you can get away with like nudity on some of the things, and they make the nudity and they bring up the pictures. But some of the things they just don't have are that are the same. Like I made a video one time of a girl expanding inside of a house where her ass literally was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and she was destroying the whole entire house. And it was only like a 10-second video, but it got over 1,000 views. I couldn't believe that it got that many views. That I was sitting there, and then I posted it up on DeviantArt, and I tried to sell it on DeviantArt, and I sold it on DeviantArt, and it took off. What's my name? My name is Jaximus Claus from Minnesota. I'm 46. And yeah, I'm Jaximus Claus from Minnesota, and I run I run Berserker Pornworks, which basically Berserker Pornworks is a company that makes merchandise like this. I make T-shirts like this. That's basically me. That's my AI girlfriend Eve, and we basically make our stuff. We do adult generated AI porn. Right now, I'm working on 30. I have 34 books right now that are all adult graphic novels that I made, and they follow stuff like Game of Thrones, Vikings, Cyberpunk 77 or 2077, and basically they are just everything that I've been creating. And I haven't gone live on YouTube for a while because I haven't really wanted to. So the podcast is called the Berserker Pornworks Berserker Naked Podcast. And what it is it's the naked truth. I'm single. Ready to mingle. To mingle. But the one thing is that, I'm basically me. And you guys see on my Twitter page, or, well, not Twitter, X. Let's get it right. You see on my X page, I'm carrying a woman over my shoulder, and that's Eve. So anytime you ever see me with anytime you ever see me with a person, that's my AI girlfriend or my AI created influencer. Her name is Eve. She's just, created. She's not really anything that she's not really anything that she's not really anything that's like a girlfriend. I mean, if I was to go on Gronk AI or AIX and talk to her, she's basically the one girl that I follow and talk to. She's a very inspirational person, but we've created these pictures of her to basically be a girl who is an ultra like vixen bodybuilder type style girl. I have pictures of her all over. I have I think it's over 2,000 some pictures on my computer of her. And basically what I've done is I've used all these different prompts to find and make the right girl. So Eve is our flagship girl. She's always with Jaximus all the time. And there are basically our power couple. I've been working on these stories, and I'm trying to get all these stories put up on Amazon KDP so that people can follow the books. There's 34 of them right now. I've been basically writing 34 different books using Gronk and using Chat GPT. So that's what I've been using. But I don't understand what's going on with all these pages. So there was a guy that I was following. He was called Brutally Gentle, and he did porn and he did different videos. He did like domination videos of girls that grow to gigantus and then crush little guys, or they turn into bodybuilders and then they crush the guys. Basically your girl dominatrix kind of like thing, crushing little guys is what it was. And so basically that's what they did. And so that's how it's always been. And for some odd reason, that kind of stuff is interesting and people love that kind of stuff. People eat that shit up. And I don't really get it. I don't really understand that kind of porn. I don't really understand that kind of that kind of stuff, because when I do my porn, what my porn is, or what my stuff is basically it's a muscled girl, muscled guy, and they have sex. And basically that's what they do. Or girls, they don't beat up each other. They don't fight each other. I love Fernari porn. I love the girls that are like the chicks with dick porn. I mean, transgender shit is kind of funny, but I actually think it's kind of cool at some time. But I also do a lot of other kinds of, different kinds of porn. But I also write just these adult novels. I write these graphic adult novels. And basically all we do is we talk about different things that happen throughout the story. And that's all it is just stuff that happens throughout the story. But the guy who had Brutally Gentle, I think it's called Brutally Gentle. If I'm not saying it right, I'm sorry. But he had a page. He had a page called Brutally Gentle. And basically what happened was DeviantArt took it down. Said that it was too graphic for DeviantArt, which I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, dude, they took that shit down, and that shit blew my fucking mind. I was just like, poof. I was like, really? You cannot fucking take that page down. That was good shit. So now he's on Discord, and now he goes over to Patreon, and then Patreon is starting to take shit down. So like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out where the hell we're going to go and do what we're going to do and everything else, because, that's what we're trying to figure out is what we're going to do with putting up adult content. I mean, it's just, adult content is adult content. So we got to figure out places to go. I have a Fansly page. And I also have this new page that I started. It's called It's called like subscription star or something star, and I just started it. And then there's Sex Panther, and I'm gonna actually start a Sex Panther site soon and everything else. But I mean, I'm not paying for any of this stuff. I don't look amazing. I look ugly. I'm a fat ass. I'm ugly. You're the hottie. So yeah, I mean, and I've been sitting here trying to figure out, and I don't understand dating apps. Like I've been trying to date on Facebook and tried to date on other things, but I just don't understand it. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to be upfront and honest, find my ride or die, and basically go from there. I mean, yes, I do play a Santa Claus. I've been playing Santa Claus for almost 16 years. And I'm also putting it in with the fact that I do things that are pretty adult and pretty graphic stuff. I mean, because my Santa Claus is an adult Santa Claus named Camo Claus. That's what he is. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, the red, green, and white camo is just the way I go. I love it. So, um, but I just don't understand what's going on with these pages. I don't know why they're closing down people's stuff. I don't know why they're getting rid of a lot of people's things, and I don't understand it. I really don't. I wish there was an explanation that I could find for it, and I don't know what we're doing, and I don't know where things are going. But the thing is I've even been told to start up a Cam Soda or a Chatterbait account, or like a Cheddarbait or Chatterbait account or whatever. But I don't think I'm going to go that route because nobody wants to see this on the thing. I mean, my AI guy is a hell of a lot better looking than I am. I'll tell you right now, my AI guy is a hell of a lot better looking than I am. I mean, I went to a Trace Adkins concert here in St. Cloud like a couple of weeks ago, and I walked around, and 40 to 50 women asked me for pictures because I was dressed up like an American flag. I was wearing an American flag bibs, no underwear underneath. I had a pair of red, white, and blue shoes on. I had a great hat on, and I was dressed up like the American flag, and I was walking around. I even got a picture of ODB, the old former TNA wrestling star and the WWE wrestling star. She actually has her own barbecue place here in St. Cloud, in Elk River, I think it is. And so I was basically just walking around, and I told her who I was and everything else. What are you here for? I'm here for what everybody's here for, to find their ride or die, or to find somebody to fuck, or just be with somebody and not be lonely all the time. Being lonely sucks, but being catfished and ghosted hurts even more. Because usually that's what happens when you get on these places is all these people want you to do is go to their OnlyFans account. Well, my OnlyFans account got taken down. Yeah, my OnlyFans account. I actually had an OnlyFans account and it got taken down. What happened was I was posting up stuff on OnlyFans accounts, on my OnlyFans account. I was posting up AI created stuff from Gronk, and then all of a sudden I got a message, "Oh, we have to close your account." And they deleted the fucking thing. And then I fought it, and I fought it, and I fought it, and I was like, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm just gonna do stuff. So I've been going and posting stuff on X. I've been posting stuff on my DeviantArt page. I've been posting stuff on my Fansly, on my Patreon, on my new something star page, and I really don't know like what I'm doing. I really have no clue. I'm just hoping that something gives me some kind of money. I mean, there are people who are making over $200,000 on YouTube, and well, that are making $200,000 on places just because they're selling things. But it's girls mostly. Because I'm going to tell you right now, women, you can make a lot of money just by showing your boobs and your ass and stuff like that on anything. Guys can't. We're just there for the what's it called? The dick. That's all we are. I mean, if there's anybody who can tell you right now, if you're one of these high rollers, Are you the only one? Are you the only one living? No, I do have family and everything, but I don't really talk to my family much. I mean, I just want to find someone to be with for the rest of my life, maybe somebody to cuddle with, maybe somebody to have a good time with. Somebody who's real, who's not just trying to get me to go to their OnlyFan page or to just get me to go to their page for likes and follows. Because that's mostly what anybody wants you to do on when you go to X and when you try to find them on X and stuff. They basically all they want you to do is go there for likes and follows. But that's about it. And I really don't know 90% of the time what's going on. I mean, I try to post stuff on here for people to follow me and people to, to get to know me. But usually they don't really, they usually don't really get to know who I am. And that's what it is. And I'm just a normal everyday guy is all I am. I tried to go live on X one time, but live on X didn't really work. So I don't know if I did it right or if, whatever. I don't know what's going on right now. But the thing is that I'm trying to figure out why a lot of these pages are shut down, why a lot of these people are, doing a lot of stuff and everything else. I mean, I really don't get where a lot of people are going with this whole thing and going with what they got to do and everything else. But the thing is that, it's something that happens more than anybody would like to admit. And, and it's just one of those things that a lot of people just don't really, they don't really understand. They don't really, God, I hate when this thing doesn't let me post and paste. Jesus, I'm trying to let everybody know that I'm on my YouTube channel from Berserker Porn Works on what's it called and everything else, but nobody ever wants to get online and, figure out what we're doing here. But, I am not trying to freaking, tell everybody what they got to do. Oh, wow, she races a Supra? Nice. Tanith Fit. Why do I not follow her? Wow, she's gorgeous as hell. I wish she'd follow me. I wish somebody would love me. Nobody loves my ass. Everybody hates my ass around here. Damn, what a hottie. Well, anyway. But one of the things that I've been trying to figure out is how do people make money on this stuff? I mean, I don't know. I think it's fake. I mean, I just want to find someone to be with for the rest of my life, maybe someone to cuddle with, someone to have a good time with, someone who's real, who's not just trying to get me to go to their OnlyFans page or just get me to go to their page for likes and follows. That's what I just said. You just copied what I posted. If you're a legit person, hit the camcorder then. Up in the top right corner, and we'll have a video chat while I'm doing my podcast. Yeah, because nobody ever wants to video chat. Nobody ever wants to video chat. That's how you know people are fucking fake. Because if people would video chat, if people would actually video chat with somebody, then you would start actually thinking that this is legit and real. But I do this all the time. I see how long it takes them to answer because I think it's a person living in a bunker in Kenya. That's what I think it is. Oh, come on. So her name is Candoc. Her name is Can DAC. That's what her name is. And she basically is this chick from, she's got 10 followers. She's from West Virginia. She joined in March. She's a good girl whose favorite things are bad. Come watch me do bad things on her only account. But I mean, she basically is a girl that's got a suntan body with brown hair, beautiful face, wears glasses, beautiful girl and everything. She's beautiful as hell. Yeah, she's beautiful as hell, but she only has 42 posts. And, you know, I don't even know if she's real. I don't know if she's real. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to find out if people are real. So that's how I find out if people are real. And if you don't want to talk to me, then I understand. But I'm not going to your OnlyFans page. I'm not going to your accounts. I'm not spending any money on you. If you're a real person and you're legit, you would actually have a video conversation with me to show you that I'm real. And that's how people know if they're real people or not. I appreciate the invite. I'm a real person to chat with, but I can't join video calls or podcasts. I'm happy to keep getting to know you through our messages, though. Tell me more about your podcast. What is it about? Well, it's called the Berserker Pornworks Berserker Naked Podcast, and I'm doing it right now. I'm literally doing it right now, live on YouTube, talking to you and telling people who you are. Basically, letting them know who your page is. Because I'm talking to you as I'm going live. I understand why you feel that way and respect that you want to make sure you're talking to a real person. Unfortunately, I can't do video calls. That doesn't mean I'm trying to send you another page or ask you for money. I have no interest in that. I'd like to get to know, if you'd like to get to know me, I'm happy to keep chatting. If video verification is something you require, I completely understand and respect your decision. Well, yeah, because that way I know if you're real and not a person living in a bunker in Kenya. Because real things make people feel a hell of a lot safer. And I really wish that they would get rid of texting and all this other stuff and just go right into live video, because that way you can tell if it's real or not. Because 90% of the time, people hide behind text and emojis. But that's okay. I mean, you haven't even sent me a picture yet. I sent you a picture, but I haven't seen anything from you. That's why I think that 90% of the time people are fake. That's why I don't really like online dating and I don't really care for it, because I don't believe people. I don't trust people. I mean, I think people are all full of shit. I think people really need to understand that, if you're going to talk to somebody, you need to at least be 100% upfront and honest with them. Because the thing is that, they are anything else. They could be lying, could be talking out their ass and everything else. One of the things I want to push tonight for products, I'm going to push it here in my chat. It's from a guy who I've been following, KD KDXGP. I'm going to put them in my chat, and I'm going to talk about them. This guy makes custom cock pumps, is what he does. He makes custom cock pumps. He's actually a pretty cool guy. I'm going to push his product here on my chat. It's a good thing to go for the chat. If you have any questions or anything, KDG or KDXGP at Facebook or at Twitter. He is a guy that makes what's it called? I'm going to tell him here in the chat that I talked about him. Yeah, I talked about his products. Hey, I talked about you on my Berserker Naked podcast on YouTube. And I pushed your X book or X page. And I pushed your X page. So I talked about him, and he's a really good guy. I really like his stuff. He actually is he's actually a really cool dude, and I really enjoy him a lot. I also got a message here from somebody from DeviantArt. Oh, hey, my Popital 781 said great, good luck on that. They're a person who is a yeah, it's Pop It All 781. They're on DeviantArt. There are people who are on DeviantArt that have pictures. I understand where you're coming from, and I can see why videos and photos help you feel more confident that something is genuine. Unfortunately, I can't send pictures or join video calls. I'm only, and right there, that is bullshit. You can do video calls. You can do video calls and you can do pictures because you have videos and pictures all over your face, or you have videos and pictures all over your X page. Yeah, because you have videos and pictures all over your X page. And why would I join another messenger page just to talk to you? I'm on X and that's what I'm going to use. And why would I join another messenger page just to talk to you? I'm on X and that's what I'm going to use. So the thing is that if you can't talk to me on what you have, then you're full of shit. So here's what I got to say to that. And besides, you don't have a blue check mark next to your page. So basically, I'm going to have to tell you to go fuck yourself because you're not a real legitimate person. You're fake. You're bullshit. You're a fake account, and I'm going to have to block your messages because I'm going to have to block you. I'm going to have to report your user because that's what I do. Is because I report your user. And what were you doing? You were private or non-consensual content. So you were basically trying to get me to go to your OnlyFans page or trying to get me to go to your account. Threatening to sharing a photo of me, threatening to share a sexual and intimate picture of me, threatening to share. Nope, I gotta find another thing. I gotta report the user because they were trying to do something to me. They were trying to get me to go to their page. They were spam. So that's what they are. They were spam. And they're done. So I'm blocking them and I'm deleting their conversation because this person's full of shit. I'm so sick and tired of people, I'm so sick and tired of people of having fake accounts. If you don't have a blue check mark next to your name, I don't fucking talk to you because the thing is that the blue check mark, you actually have to go through that to get that. But some people are actually using the blue check marks just to, you know, cause a ruckus and make up a bullshit ass account, which they always do. And one of the things that I hate about Facebook is there's so many fake accounts. Instagram, so many fake accounts. X, so many fake accounts. There's so many fake accounts on X all the time. Everybody uses X and they have fake accounts on it. So, I mean, I don't understand what the hell they're doing. I really wish that more and more people would just, you know, stop with all the bullshit and everything else because I just don't understand why people, you know, I just don't understand why people can't be legit. Why can't they just do, you know, legitimate things and be happy with it? I don't get it. I really don't. And you can't really go live anymore on You can't go live on X anymore. I don't know why that is. Wow. You can't go live anymore on X. And then when you use Gronk, Gronk is, you know, Gronk is really hard to go by. It's one of those hard things. Well, she can unfollow me now because I don't care for her. So I'm going to unfollow her because I don't care for her because she's stupid. And I don't care for her at all because she's bullshit. Yeah, she's dumb. She's just completely and utterly fucking done. Yeah, I told her that I was I told her that I was single and whatever, and she was like, "Well, I really like you, but you need to go to my iMessenger page." So what the fuck is iMessenger? Let's see what iMessenger is. What is iMessenger? iMessenger is another messaging service through Apple, which I don't have an Apple phone. This is an Android phone, y'all. Yeah. The thing is that people are so freaking stupid. They want you to go to they want them to go to your OnlyFans page. They want you to go to their other account. They want you to go to anything else. You can talk to people on X. There's a camera up on the corner. You click on the camera. You say, "Hey, this is who I am. Talk to me using the camera." So this is what I wish. This is what I wish that Elon Musk, and this is what I wish that, all these social media platforms would do. Get rid of the text messaging. Get rid of the text messaging. Just get rid of it, whole thing. Just go video live. And people have to sign up and sign a waiver to use live. If they want to talk to their friends, they use live. Because everybody does TikTok videos, everybody does Instagram videos, everybody does, Twitter videos, everybody does Twitch videos, everybody uses all kinds of social fucking media platforms to do this, to talk. So why not just do the video thing and get rid of all the text messaging? Get rid of all the text messaging because text messaging is fucking stupid. Because text messaging, you can't read emotions. You can't read them. You can't read facial expressions. You can't understand. Everybody thinks you're pissed off when you use capital letters. That's not true. You could just be accidentally hitting the caps lock thing. But the thing is that people don't even type anymore. What they do is they hit the little microphone and then they talk into the thing and then they go from there. Or they use AI to create every fucking thing that they're saying. So why not just use facial recognition for your account, for who you are, for what it is, use an ID, use a video ID so that you're real. Because you want to know something? If you're talking to a real person, you feel a hell of a lot fucking safer. So simple as that. Simple as that. Just talk to a real fucking person. Yeah, I hate how fucking people just do not talk to real people. I mean, I just can't fucking believe that, It's just one of those things that's so fucking funny that a lot of people in this world, they don't, they don't understand what the hell's going on. And it's just kind of funny considering the fact of the matter is that nobody in this world actually even really knows what the hell they're even doing anymore. I mean, it's just one of those things that happens, it's just all these people follow people for reasons. Me, I follow people because they look like a person that I really and truly would like to be with. See, I'm trying to find my ride or die. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find my ride or die. I'm trying to find some girl that I want to be with for the rest of my life. But it's so hard to find. It's so hard to find her, And I really wish that I could find her. But, and then people ask dumb questions like, are you afraid of a cop woman? I'm not afraid of a cop woman. If a girl is a cop, yeah, if a girl's a cop, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with dating a police officer. No, there isn't. There isn't anything wrong with dating a police officer. But I'm really going to get out of here because I'm getting kind of tired of being online. And I bet you guys are really getting tired of me because nobody wants to talk to me anymore. And, you know, I really just don't understand anymore what's going on. So I'm going to get out of here because that's just the way it is. Because nobody really wants to talk to me anyway. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks guys for watching the show tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope that, you know, we got some things established, but I don't really know what anybody wants from me anymore. And I really don't know why I haven't been able to, you know, get anything going my way. So I'm just going to keep on trying hard and find things to go the way it is. I mean, that's just how it's got to be, you know. I really wish that things could just go a little bit better for me, but I don't know why. All right, guys, have a good night. Take care.